Welcome Freedom Hero! In this episode, we are continuing the series on how to build and manage your own pro team to save time and money on your lead generation. Part 1 of this series was all about assembling your pro team. If you haven't watched that episode yet, go check that out first. You can find the link in the description. Okay, so this is part 2 of the series in which you will find out about the top 10 tips how to manage your own pro team so you can successfully save time and money on your lead generation. My name is István Bújdosó and this is the 47 Marketing Show. Let's dive into the first tip. Have an onboarding process. Always have an onboarding process because the freelancers you hire, they have their skills and experiences. But at the beginning, they don't know your business yet. They don't know what they will need to do exactly. A great onboarding process helps to get them up to speed quicker so they start producing results in your business faster. Okay, tip number 2, set your communication standards at the beginning. This is a tip that is coming from an unpleasant experience from my early days of managing a team. Wrongly, I assumed that all freelancers would tell me basic things without asking them, like delays, obstacles, and similar fundamental things. But one day I had a shocking realization that one of my former team members was only doing about half of his work, and even that with delays for the previous 1 month. When I asked him what was happening, he told me that he couldn't do a task because some login details were not working. He had an ongoing family issue, Facebook changed something on the user interface. The shocking thing was that he did not tell me anything about those issues and delays that were causing damages until I asked him. Okay, luckily this one is just one unique bad experience, so don't worry, it's not a regular issue with outsourcing. But what I experienced with other people as well, that we all communicate things a bit differently. And that's why it's so important to set your communication standards at the beginning so you can avoid issues and have a smooth experience. Write down and share with your team what they need to tell you, how, why, when, in different situations, in details. Does that make sense? Plus, on top of that, set yourself a communication standard to what you tell them, how, why, when. This also helps to make sure that things work smoother. Okay, tip number 3, have written and recorded guides and systems. It helps getting the new members of your team up to speed and helps to make sure all steps and tasks are done. Also, this is a crucial part of saving time and money in your business. In the next episode, we will talk about in details how this works specifically for your lead generation. Okay, tip number 4, calculate with the learning curve. A lot of entrepreneurs seem to make the mistake of thinking once they hire somebody or give their team a new task, they can lay back and all will be okay right away. The experience shows that there is always a learning curve, sometimes shorter, other times longer. Also, it's important that the learning curve happens on both sides. You and your freelancers have to learn working together smoothly. With every new task, count on that your team can have questions you need to answer. They might make mistakes that need to be fixed. There might be some misunderstandings that need to be clarified. Things also can go slower at first. And after they do a new task, check on their work in details. If needed, clarify and optimize the task. Are you following this so far? Okay, tip 5, plan ahead. Last minute tasks usually come with stress and mistakes on both sides. Give yourself and your team good enough time to prepare and complete tasks. You will see that things will go smoother. As much as possible, plan things ahead and minimize the number of last minute tasks. Okay, tip number 6, use a project management tool. Personally, I prefer Trello, but you can find a lot of other good options as well. The key thing is that a project management tool helps to keep things on track, complete things on time, and to make sure that all things are done. Okay, tip number 7, take care of security. So many people overlook security and risking to lose money because of that. Make sure you and your team use secure computers, secure internet, strong passwords. Also store and send your passwords and sensitive info safely. Security could be a whole separate series because we are focusing on managing your pro team for lead generation. In this episode, we won't go deeper into security, but make sure you take care of it. Okay, tip number 8, be flexible and prepare to adjust things. Your business, your life, your team's life, the internet, lead generation strategies, and other things are always changing. So be flexible and prepared to adjust things. Okay, tip number 9, be prepared for mistakes and handle them quickly. Some mistakes are unavoidable, be prepared to handle them and quickly. If any of your team members make a mistake, do not attack them. That only would lead to hiding future mistakes instead of fixing and avoiding them. The best way to handle mistakes quickly is to tell the person to fix it and ask them to tell you what they will do to avoid making the same mistake again. Besides your team making some mistakes, there is a chance you will make some too. Take responsibility for those, and if it's affected the work of your team, then let them know about it. Be a great example of taking responsibility. Are you getting this? Okay, tip number 10, how to let a freelancer go. This can happen for 2 main reasons. First one is that they don't do the work properly. They are making the same mistakes constantly, doing delays, not communicating, and so on. If you follow the tips in this and a previous episode, then this situation should be only on very rare occasions. But if it happens, you can do this. For precaution, change all the passwords you gave them, take their access away from things before you do anything else. After that, close their contract and let them know that you no longer require their services and why. The second main reason you will need to let go of a freelancer is that you are finishing a project and won't be any tasks for that person for a while. Let them know as upfront as possible so they can prepare for the change in their life. Explain them the reason, tell them you are happy with their work and you are looking forward to working with them in the future. Also, give them a nice review. End the relationships on really good terms because you may need that help again, and it's much better to bring them back than to hire a brand new person. Okay, this was part 2 of this series on how to build and manage your own pro team to save time and money on your lead generation. In the next episode, we will focus on the specific things for your lead generation. So look out for the next episodes of the 47 Marketing Show. There's one more important thing I want to share with you right now. Besides having your own pro team, automated lead generation is an additional complementing way that will help you to save time and money, and that's just the tip of the iceberg of the benefits you will get from it. So if you'd like to ignite your automated lead generation in as little as 15 days, even if you have never done anything like this before, then visit 47funnelsecrets.com for a proven step-by-step process. You can find that link in the description as well. Thank you for staying till the end of this episode. My name is István Bújda Show, and see you in the next episodes of the 47 Marketing Show.